Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your hair just doesn't feel like you anymore? Maybe it used to be one of your favorite features, but these days, it's thinning, losing volume, or just doesn't seem to cooperate no matter what you do. You've tried different shampoos, a few new styles, maybe even went back to the one you had in your 40s, but something still feels off. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. As we get older, our hair goes through real changes. Not just in color and texture, but in how it frames our face and reflects our personality. The truth is, most women over 60 aren't given the tools or advice to make smart, confidence-boosting hair choices that actually work for their lifestyle and stage of life. That's why in this video, we're diving into 10 important tips that can completely change the way your hair looks and feels, without drastic cuts or overwhelming routines. These are the little things no one talks about, but once you make even one of these shifts, you might just feel like you've turned back the clock. Let's get started. 1. Start at the ends. Why regular trims matter. One of the simplest, most overlooked ways to keep your hair looking fresh and healthy as you age is regular trimming. I know, it sounds basic, but you'd be surprised how many women avoid it because they think trims slow down growth or just don't seem necessary anymore. The truth is, as we age, our hair becomes drier, more brittle, and more prone to split ends. And once those split ends start creeping up the hair shaft, they make your hair look thin, frizzy, and tired. No matter how you style it, getting a trim every 6 to 8 weeks can actually help your hair grow better by preventing breakage before it starts. It keeps your style in shape and gives your hair movement. Again, that soft, natural flow that makes everything look more youthful. Think of trims like oil changes for your car. Small, regular maintenance that saves you from bigger problems down the road. 2. Let your silver shine. Embracing gray the right way. Gray hair can be absolutely stunning, but only if we take care of it properly. As we age, hair loses its pigment, which means it also loses some of its natural shine and moisture. Left alone, gray can turn dull, yellowish, or dry-looking. And that's what gives it the tired appearance so many of us want to avoid. But here's the good news. Gray hair doesn't need to be covered up. In fact, with the right care, it can become one of your most beautiful features. One simple change. Add a purple shampoo to your routine once or twice a week. It helps cancel out any yellow tones and brings out a clean silvery glow. And if you're not ready to go fully gray, no problem. Soft highlights or lowlights can help blend your natural color with the gray in a way that looks seamless and modern. Either way, the goal isn't to hide your age, it's to wear it with style and confidence. 3. Shape matters. Choosing a cut that fits your face. Have you ever gotten a haircut that looked great on someone else, but just didn't feel right on you? That's usually because it didn't match your face shape. The right hairstyle can do wonders. It can soften angles, add balance, and even highlight your best features, like your eyes or cheekbones. For example, if you have a round face, a style with longer layers or an off-center part can add length and slim things down. If your face is more oval or longer, soft waves or a chin-length bob can add width and volume where you need it. It's not about following trends. It's about finding what works for you. This is one of those times when a good stylist can make all the difference. They'll help you choose a cut that frames your face beautifully and feels effortless to maintain. When your haircut fits your face, you not only look more polished, you feel more like yourself. 4. Update your toolkit. Using the right hair products for your age, the shampoo and conditioner that worked for you 20 years ago. Chances are, they're not doing your hair any favors today. As we get older, our hair needs change, Just like our skin or our diet, what once added volume might now weigh your hair down. And that extra rich conditioner, it might be making your hair feel greasy instead of hydrated. That's why it's time to take a fresh look at your hair care products. Look for lightweight, hydrating formulas designed specifically for mature or thinning hair. These products add moisture without buildup, protect fragile strands, and help restore that soft, touchable texture we all love. And don't forget the styling products. Things like root-lifting sprays, leave-in conditioners, or lightweight masses can give your hair body and bounce without making it stiff. With just a few swaps, your hair can go from flat and fussy to full of life. Sometimes it's not your hair, it's just the products you're using. 5. Turn down the heat. Protecting your hair from damage, let's be honest. Most of us love what a curling iron or straightener can do. A little heat can make your hair look polished, smooth, and put together. But over time, especially as we age, too much heat can be one of the biggest culprits behind dry, brittle, aging hair. Hair naturally becomes more fragile with age, and constant high heat only speeds up the damage. That's why it's so important to give your hair a break. It's so important to give your hair a break. Letting it air dry a couple of times a week, and when you do reach for the heat tools, always use a heat protectant spray first. Think of it as sunscreen for your hair. It creates a shield that keeps your strands from breaking down under pressure. You don't have to stop styling your hair altogether, but using heat more mindfully will help keep it healthier, shinier, and stronger in the long run. 6. Loosen up. Avoiding tight hairstyles that cause breakage. Sleek ponytails and tight buns might look tidy, but they could be quietly damaging your hair. As we age, our hair becomes more delicate, and pulling it back too tightly can actually cause breakage around the hairline and even lead to a condition called traction alopecia, gradual hair loss from constant tension on the scalp. The solution? Go for softer, looser styles that are just as elegant but much gentler on your hair. A low, relaxed ponytail, a messy bun, or a simple clip can keep your hair in place without putting stress on your roots. And when you're at home, let your hair breathe completely. Think of it this way. The more gentle you are with your hair, the longer it will stay strong and full. Your scalp and hairline will thank you. 7. Work with it. Embrace your natural growth patterns. You know those little quirks in your hair? Like the spot that always parts a certain way, or the section that flips no matter how you style it. Instead of fighting against them, it might be time to lean in. Embracing your hair's natural growth pattern can actually make styling easier and help your look feel more effortless. Trying to force your hair into a part or direction it doesn't naturally go can lead to frustration, and it rarely lasts all day anyway. But when you work with the way your hair wants to fall, you'll find that styles hold better, look more natural, and require less maintenance. Plus, letting your natural texture and part show through can add softness and personality. It's not about giving up on style. It's about making your style work for you, not against you. 8. Add a little spark. The power of hair accessories. Accessories aren't just for younger women. They're one of the easiest ways to refresh your look without changing your cut or color. A tasteful headband, a silk scarf, a classic clip. They can all add just the right touch of elegance, fun, or personality to your hairstyle. And here's the best part. Accessories can also be practical. They help hide thinning areas, tame flyaways, or dress up a simple style when you're short on time. Whether you're heading to lunch with friends or just want to feel a little more put together at home, the right accessory can make all the difference. You don't need to go overboard. Sometimes, one small detail is enough to make your whole look feel intentional and fresh. It's a simple trick, but it works wonders. 9. Respect the silver. Don't skip out on color care, whether you've gone fully gray, are in the middle of transitioning, or still add a little color here and there. How you care for your hair color matters, especially as you age. Gray hair in particular has a different texture. It tends to be drier, coarser, and more prone to looking dull or yellow if not treated properly. That's why a simple shift in your routine, like using a purple shampoo once a week, can make a big difference. It helps cancel out brassiness and brings out that beautiful, clean silver tone. And if you color your hair, look for dyes and treatments that are gentle and ammonia-free to protect your strands and scalp. Color should enhance your confidence, not complicate your routine. Whether you're proudly silver or still mixing in your natural shade, caring for color the right way will keep your hair looking vibrant, healthy, and completely you. 10. Keep it fresh. Don't hold on to outdated styles. We all have that one haircut we loved years ago. The one that made us feel confident, stylish, maybe even a little bold. But as time goes on, what once worked may not work the same way anymore. Hair texture changes, face shape softens, and trends evolve. Holding on to an outdated style can unintentionally add years to your appearance. This doesn't mean you need a dramatic makeover. Sometimes, just updating your cut with softer layers, a more flattering length, or a modern shape can completely transform your look. A fresh style brings back movement, bounce, and a sense of renewal, without losing the essence of who you are. Think of your hair like your wardrobe. Wouldn't wear the same outfit you did in the 80s, right? The same goes for your hair. Let go of what was and give yourself permission to try something new that celebrates where you are now. You deserve to feel beautiful at every stage. Taking care of your hair after 60 isn't about chasing trends or hiding your age. It's about honoring who you are, how far you've come, and how you want to feel every day when you look in the mirror. Small changes, like a better haircut or switching up your products, can bring back confidence you didn't even realize you'd lost. Remember, there's no right way to age, only the way that feels right for you. Your hair should be a reflection of that. Whether you're embracing your natural silver, trying a new accessory, or finally letting go of that old style from decades ago, you're allowed to evolve. If this video gave you a new idea or just made you feel seen, share it with a friend who might need a little boost too. And don't forget to check out our next video where we talk about choosing the perfect hairstyle for your lifestyle after 60. Because aging isn't about fading, it's about shining in your own way.